refreshing. Product placement is a form of advertising that will either refer to or include a product or service within a program in return for a favour, like money. Essentially, it's another form of advertising just within the program. You're probably exposed to product placement every day, you just don't realise it. In recent years, the law has changed, so product placement can be made legal and be shown in UK TV shows.
Many people disagree with this, however. People in the UK believe that this may interrupt their programming, as the product may be too dominant within the programme. However, as long as this P logo is shown before and after the programme, since 2010, it's okay to use product placement.
Additionally, products like cigarettes,
alcohol,
fatty foods,
gambling,
weapons,
baby milk,
and medicines
cannot be placed.
The first ever product placement in the UK was on the 28th of February 2011. This was of an Nescafe coffee machine on the programme this morning. You only briefly see it, but it's still product placement.
Here's the clip.
Here I've got an onion, which is slightly overcooked, as you can see. To that, I'm going to add...
Chefs always say overcooked,
yes,
don't they?
To that, I'm going to add some of this
We say burnt in our house.
Caramelised. I thought it was caramelised.
I thought slightly overcooked was all right, wasn't it? Now, at this point, if you want to add flour, you can. If you're making a thick stew, add the flour now, let it take a bit of colour on the bottom. That gives it its colour and flavour. We always took that at college. Or if you're using gravy granules, a lot of people do, thicken them at the end.
Product placement has not taken off as well as thought in the UK. It's most due to the poor economic climate of the UK at the moment. You're most likely to see this in US films at the cinema. Here's a short example of some TV shows and films showing product placement.
Missy, let's do it the right way. The honorable way. Ow! 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 Take that! Oh, oh, ow! You want some more? Ease down!
Right, how's this for revenge? A solution of hydrogen peroxide and one of saturated potassium iodide.
What's this?
Mountain Dew. Ah, refreshing.
Our laces, all right.
Since product placement has become legal, Ofcom have came up with a number of rules and regulations for the broadcasters to abide by.
The first one being making sure the broadcasters have control over the advertisers, so they do not dominate their programme.
The second one is to ensure that editorial content is differentiated between the advertising.
The last one is to protect the public from sneaky advertising. There are several pros and cons to this product placement, however. The pros including enhancing realism, providing much needed funds for the company, and creating brand awareness for the viewers.
It can also compromise the plot, and it is also not yet proved that it fully works. It also can lead to a rise in obesity and materialism, and it is also a sneaky way of advertising.
We reviewed the pros and cons of product placement. We feel it's okay, but only to an extent. We feel that product placement is good for the broadcasters to earn their money.
But, however, there are some negatives, like too much product placement can ruin a show and degrade its quality. But with rules and regulations like the Ofcom Code, it can prevent this.
And did you notice every cup in every single scene throughout our documentary?